Do you ever feel like there's like FOMO in your life? You look at Instagram and you see other people being super successful and you're like, I don't have that thing where I should be productive. Or you see people that are super creative and loose, but you're tense executing on your job or career or whatever life you're doing. These are common problems like almost all of us face, including myself. I recently did a podcast with Ryan Moran and he asked me, how do I stay so chill while being very busy with my family and my businesses? And he interviews very successful entrepreneurs and he said I was like one of the calmest and most composed people he's met. I don't know about that, but I gave an answer that I got a lot of positive comments about that I want to share with you now. And it's a 3-step triangle that has helped me stay more focused and productive without burning out over the last 10 plus years. You can only do one of 3 things at a time. You can either recover, be creative, or be productive. This one system has helped me more than anything else I've ever seen, and I've never seen anybody else talk or write about it. And this is the triangle between recovery, creativity, and productivity. And the idea is that at any given point, you can only do one well. And if you try to do 2 of them well at the same time, you're failing. But also giving your permission to do one of them well will help you in the long term a lot more. Usually the method goes like this. You are tired, you're exhausted, you need to recover, but you don't give yourself permission to recover. And that just leads you into a worse and worse position. So it's really valuable at those moments, giving yourself permission to recover and giving yourself space. And usually this means saying no to everything that doesn't help you recover. And that's kind of brutal because you have to say no to people and things and opportunities. No, God, please, no, no, no! Once you're in this recovery phase, slowly you start to recharge your batteries and you'll have more energy to do things. Usually for me, it's about reading, listening to podcasts, watching YouTube videos. And from here, I'm starting to get new ideas and things. And when I feel fully recovered, I can be creative. And to me, creativity is saying yes to everything. Somebody says, hey, do you want to go make origami? Yes. Do you want to go to this weird concert? Yes. And in these moments, you put yourself in new environments and new stimulus. And those new moments and stimulus will give you new ideas, new perspectives, and make you more creative. And usually when you do that, you get a groundbreaking idea, you start a business, maybe you start a few different ventures, and one of them starts to get traction, and it starts to go really well. And in that moment, you will slowly enter the phase of productivity. In productivity, you say selectively yes to everything that supports the mission and no to everything else. You put blinders on. And what helped me is knowing what phase I'm in and giving me permission to do that. So if I'm totally burned out, having the courage to say to no, even if that means missing out on some other opportunities. Because if I keep saying yes, I will have to eventually say no to everything. So saying no, letting my body heal. And the creativity phase, not forcing myself, not giving me pressure that I should be productive. I'm not ready to be productive. I'm here to play. Like doing this YouTube show, I don't know where this is going. It might suck. And I'm just letting myself be in this creative mode of doing stuff and experimenting with stuff. And it's really fun. And maybe at some point I figure out that, none of these videos about business or mushrooms or health matter. And everybody just wants to hear about how it is to be a parent. This channel will become videos about being a parent. I don't know. And at that point, I'll probably be more productive. I'll start interviewing experts about being a parent or parenting and kids and whatnot. But right now, I'm just playing. And that means I don't have pressure to, make money or do these things. I'm just playing and being creative. And at some point when you're productive, you also know that, okay, this is the season for me to be focused. And there will be time later to recover and do new things. But right now, this is the harvest season. And this is the season I need to harvest or the crops will go bad. And having that for me just has given me a lot of freedom and space and lack of guilt about doing something else in a phase where I'm not. And that sounds super simple, but just for me, having that permission to be in one of these phases, keeping it sacred for a certain time period has been very helpful. Hopefully that's also helpful in your life. Maybe you should ask yourself at this point which phase you're in or which phase you should be in And should you say no to everything, yes to everything, or should you just say yes to the 1 or 2 things that help with your selective productivity? In that case, just give yourself the space and the sacred energy to stay within that phase. Hopefully this was helpful. It's a shorter video. Leave a comment below, and see you in the next video.